It looks like NFTs are everywhere. Throw a stone in the air and it's gonna come down and hit the news regarding NFTs. There's too much of it. And now Ubisoft is getting into all the fun. But do gaming pundits really want that? Is NFT integration any good when paired with games? Ubisoft seems to be juggling that question. Starting off with Ubisoft's dabble with blockchain. Quite recently, Ubisoft's long-serving CEO, Yves Guillemot, spoke about the company's future ambitions to integrate blockchain technology into its games, the company's experience with blockchain technology, and the company's past communication failures on the subject. Guillemot made various statements in an interview with GameIndustry.biz that suggested the company's fondness for NFTs has cooled. Guillemot stated that Ubisoft is, quote, researching all Web3 capabilities to determine whether they really match player demands before proceeding. We believe we can answer that question right now. Next, research mode still on. According to Guillemot, all of this indicates that Ubisoft is currently in research mode for in-game NFTs, a far cry from the company's earlier optimism about blockchain integration in video games. Back in 2021, the corporation ignored the unfavorable reaction from the public and its employees and persisted with its ambitions to build a play-to-earn money game based on blockchain technology. Ubisoft's Quartz platform, which allows you to select NFTized small hats for your Ghost Recon characters before Ubisoft shutters the store in April, is one of these efforts that has delivered some results. However, it appears that the corporation is now recognizing that there isn't quite a majority of people who are excited by fake scarcity. Less than a year after Ubisoft Vice President Nicolas Poird stated that players do not grasp. With the variety of benefits that NFTs may provide, Guillemot concedes that the company's message may have been a little incorrect. Moving on, Ubisoft has a lot coming for it. Ubisoft confronts unending censure and mockery for discussing it on NFTs. Between the dubious benefits the technology provides to players and the environmental cost of running a proof-of-work blockchain system, the company's fearless advocacy for the technology is at times surreal. Nonetheless, the news appears to have broken through, at least momentarily. Let's hope Ubisoft keeps its calmer research mode for a little bit longer. Next up, what is Project Quartz? Ubisoft, the publisher of the Assassin's Creed and Far Cry franchises, has introduced Ubisoft Quartz, a platform that allows players to earn and purchase in-game products that are tokenized as non-fungible tokens, NFTs, on the Tezos network. Quartz will initially be available on the PC version of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, with unique cosmetic items available as NFTs, or digits as Ubisoft likes to call them. These digital items, guns, in-game cars, and other visual gear have unique serial numbers that other players may see. This adds to the show factor of them and also advertises the NFT items for others to tantalize their eyes with. The French video game publisher said that it chose Tezos for Quartz because of its reputation as a blockchain that uses a proof-of-stake consensus process, which is claimed to require far less energy than proof-of-work blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Tezos was previously chosen by British racing superpower McLaren for NFT cooperation for the same reason. Also, Ubisoft's first NFT experiment was a disaster. Only 4 months after it began, Ubisoft's first experiment with non-fungible tokens, dubbed Quartz Digits, in Ghost Recon Breakpoint is coming to an end. The brief tale is a perfect example of the complications that might develop when a corporation just incorporates, quote, the blockchain into its strategy without considering why. Ubisoft revealed on Twitter on Tuesday that it has published our final piece of content for Ghost Recon Breakpoint after 11 upgrades since the game's debut in 2019. While Ubisoft claims it will continue to maintain our servers for Breakpoint at 2017's Ghost Recon Wildlands for the time being, due to Breakpoint's very small player population, online multiplayer support is unlikely to persist much longer. Adding to that, how do Quartz Digits pan out? Following a massive splashy launch of Quartz Digits in December, Ubisoft has released 4 more NFT drops for Breakpoint in the last 3 months. Each was available in limited numbers and was initially free to gamers who satisfied certain in-game level criteria. Players that were able to obtain free Digits NFT may then resell the unique in-game item on 2 different partners' NFT marketplaces, Object and Rarible. However, the secondary market for in-game products was not very substantial. In the roughly 120 days after Ubisoft originally released Digits, an R study found that just 96 successful transactions out of the thousands of Digits issued by Ubisoft. Many proponents of NFTs and metaverses have also sought to market the concept that blockchain-based in-game purchases will allow owners to effortlessly transfer their things from universe to world. Considering the labyrinth of rights and compatibility difficulties that would need to be handled merely to offer advantages to a few thousand Digit owners, the idea that other publishers might credit Breakpoint NFT purchases in their own games is exceedingly doubtful. Also, Ubisoft's NFT video got more dislikes. Ubisoft announced the Quartz beta launch via short YouTube video on Wednesday, which has 214,720 views at the time of writing. The project's goal is to incorporate NFTs and blockchain technology into existing AAA gaming titles, and it has unveiled Tom Clancy's Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint as its first game to do so. Quartz is introduced in the video as a platform that allows gamers to gather the first playable and energy-efficient Ubisoft NFTs called digits. YouTube has updated its policy to hide the number of dislikes a video receives on its site. However, Google Chrome extensions may still obtain the number. Using an extension, the video presently has 1,400 likes and 37,000 dislikes, resulting in a hate ratio of around 96%. Moving on to other news. First up, the Gorillas. This was one of the first major NFT initiatives to fail. More and more major businesses were jumping onto the NFT bandwagon, and they were all being dragged along with them. When Burger King or Charmin toilet paper does something ridiculous, it's simple to mock them. But when one of your favorite bands tries to release an NFT, things become personal. That's exactly what occurred in March when the Gorillas unveiled a line of NFTs. This choice was believed to be out of the band's hands and was pushed by the label, but supporters refused to back down. Many others cited the band's seeming pro-environmental position as a reason to avoid NFTs. However, for some reason, the NFTs never dropped. Secondly, the Dune film. Surprisingly, virtually all of the preceding cases occurred in March of 2021. That was a wild boom month for NFTs, as well as a wave of NFT frauds and plagiarism, which we chronicled on Twitter. We believe that there is a bit of a slowdown over the summer, maybe because most businesses began to notice the terrible reputation associated with anything crypto NFT. When we heard that Legendary Entertainment was organizing an NFT to promote the release of Dune, we were astonished. We made an effort not to view any trailers or read any publicity about the film in order to appreciate it completely fresh. This was the first piece of news that we received saying that they are conducting an NFT. As with the Gorillas release, fans were enraged because they perceived Frank Herbert's Dune as having significant environmental undertones. Legendary informed a writer at the Fast Co. about a week after their release that the NFTs had been suspended. And finally, Stalker 2. GSC Game World, the creators of the forthcoming game Stalker 2, is the most recent of these aborted NFT projects. The business announced that they will let the community own a piece of Stalker 2 through the selling of NFTs. The criticism began almost immediately. If you thought music fans despised NFTs, wait till you hear what the gamers think of them. Gamers are tired of game developers continuously introducing new types of pay-to-play in their games, and they are afraid that the same thing will happen with NFT sales. GSC Game World responded to the outcry 3 days later by uploading one of those notes types of apologies that YouTubers use when they've done something truly horrible. But this one was doubling down on the NFT announcement. The NFTs were canceled 90 minutes later, according to the team. So, what can we take out of this? If you work in marketing and your supervisor says something like, "NFTs are big, we should create one here," you should speak out. Save your firm from negative publicity and money wasted. I'm not sure how many firms can continue participating in this craze and expect their customers to be satisfied. Legendary didn't require the extra cash. They truly believe that NFTs would bring them excellent exposure. Isn't that insane? Well, that's a wrap for this video. Do you think Ubisoft made a wise decision holding up on its quest to merge NFTs with their games? Yay or nay? Let us know about any concerns, compliments, queries, or complaints that you might have in the comments below. It'd be awesome if you gave this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe for more scrumptious videos just like this. See you in the next one.